Howdy, YouTube. Here we are. It is time. Odd ones out. First Pokemon Nuzlocke. Of course, we're going to give it a like. I did watch some people react to this, so I do know what's going to happen, but I would like to give my take on it. Plus, we got to support Odd Ones Out, man. We got to support him. He's a boy. Well, Jaden's their boy. Odd One Out is our backup boy for when Jaden's sick. No, I'm just kidding. I do love his Subway series was phenomenal. Definitely deserved to get big. Let's check out his first Nuzlocke. We are going to be doing our first Nuzlocke either probably next year. We're going to go through the entire Pokemon series, try and fall in love with the franchise again. We'll see how ZA goes, and then I don't know how to feel about it, man. We might be done with Pokemon altogether after ZA, because if the rest of them are going to be for Switch 2 only, we're not playing any more Pokemon. So after ZA, regardless of how it goes, I'm going to start from the beginning of Pokemon and try to fall in love with the series one gen at a time. Yes, we'll be playing the remakes. Like, we're going to play Yellow for Gen 1, and then we're also going to play Fire Red, Leaf Green later. We're going to do it chronologically. And then we're going to end with Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness.
A Pokemon Nuzlocke
My favorite.
Is a set of rules that turn a normal playthrough of Pokemon into a hardcore play.
Yeah, I feel like our Nuzlocke is just going to be like the basic rules to start off with, because it's going to be our first Nuzlocke. And I don't know what we're going to do. We're either going to do Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because the Heart Gold is my favorite main series game. XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum are my favorite Pokemon games. They're tied because they're part of the same series. I'm going to call it that.
You're only allowed to catch the first Pokemon you see per route.
Okay, yeah.
If any of them faint, they actually don't live anymore, and you can never use them again. The game I will be Nuzlocke.
That's going to be depressing, and I don't like it. That's going to hurt a lot.
Will be Pokemon Ruby.
If we do Ruby and Sapphire, I'm hoping we get a Skitty. I don't care. I want my favorite Pokemon. The problem is, two of my top 10 favorite Pokemon are Ludicolo and Mawile, but they are in different games. Ruby has Ludicolo, Sapphire has Mawile, and I don't like that they split it up. So whenever we do that generation, we're going to do Emerald, because it has both of them.
Because I'm copying Jaden, but because Gen 3 is my favorite generation.
Dawn fan, because Elephant in the Room, I get it.
And out of the 3 games, Ruby was the one I played as a kid.
I wonder how she felt about being a Dawn fan. Did he tell her beforehand, or did she just have to see that? Hopefully she reacts to it.
And bought with my own money.
I also played Ruby whenever they came out. I had Ruby. I remember God, I love my Game Boy Advance. It was purple. It was so much fun. I was so excited. I don't remember anything about that school year. I just remember being in class, playing this game on my Game Boy Advance. So happy.
It was $40. Imagine paying that much.
I don't remember that. How did I afford that? We were poor. Where's my life?
For a copy of the game now. Also, full disclosure, I've seen other PokeTubers who have a deep, uncanny knowledge of this game and use calculators to make the...
I will not be using a calculator when I do mine. I don't want to turn it into work. I love Pokemon. I'm going to go into it blind, and we're just going to see what happens.
Best, most optimal plays, but I'm not quite at that level yet, so I might make choices that some could consider.
I am 100% going to be suboptimal. When I play Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I am, well, a Nuzlocke anyway. I'm hoping I go into the Safari Zone. Not the Safari Zone. The bug catching contest. God, National Park, that's it. When I go into the National Park and get a Sunkern. I don't care how many strong Pokemon are in there. I like Sunflora. It's one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon, and even if it's going to be a detriment to play through, I still want to use it.
Suboptimal. I thought grass was like super effective against water. Why is he super effective against me?
Because he's poison. That's how that works.
If you can forgive me and look.
If you're going to play through a Nuzlocke, make sure you have a type chart up if you're not that familiar with Pokemon. I think it's going to help a lot. A lot of people just completely overlook the types and don't, like, there's so many Pokemon now, and at some point people fell off and then came back in just to do content and Nuzlocks. One of the best things you can do for yourself, type chart.
Past all that, then let's get out of this truck and start our adventure. Let's see. Someone's already picked Torchic.
That's because it's the best one.
When I played this as a kid, I picked Trico.
Which is the worst one.
So that means we're left with Kipmud.
Which is technically the best one. If you're going to Nuzlocke, pick a Mudkip. It can solo most of the game. Just it destroys the entire game. You don't even need another Pokemon. You could just mudkip the whole game. It's ridiculous.
After defeating my rival's Trico, I headed...
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. You should absolutely get some backup Pokemon, just in case you make a misplay.
to Oldale Town and caught my first Pokemon that would be joining our team, Floof the Poochie.
Not my favorite choice, but it's not bad. It has a lot of good, oh, I was gonna say great, but like I don't think the moveset is great. It's passable, it's workable.
I'm guessing naming Pokemon after pets is very common in Nuzlocke.
It's not advised when they die. It's gonna hurt a little bit. I will not be naming mine after Pokemon. I'll probably name them after like viewers or something.
By the way, this is how Floof's very first fight went.
Zigzagoon's a good one. You could also go through the entire game with just a Lanoon destroying everything. It takes a little work, but you can.
Oh my god. Hey, you want to learn how to catch Pokemon?
You don't have to be
Oh, that's a
a
routes,
VIP
man.
to
Grab
get
it.
more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets 24/7 fast-friendly.
No.
Stop trying to sell me premium by forcing
First,
ads.
you want to get them weak by throwing tiny rocks at them. Traveling.
That doesn't happen. You don't throw rocks at stuff unless you're in a safari zone, in which case it's perfectly fine throwing rocks in mud.
Through Route 104, I caught a Zigzagoon.
Fantastic. Ooh, excuse me. Absolutely fantastic. It's a great Pokemon to have. It's great for holding your HMs, and frankly, pretty strong as a Lanoon.
Igzy the Zigzagoon. I'm probably not going to train her up or anything, but she will be useful teaching useless HMs too. What's that, Igzy? You have an ability where you pick up random objects?
One of the best abilities in the game. Holy crap. You can get super great items along the route, on your Nuzlocke, or if you're just playing for fun, you can get wonderful items. And also, at this low a level, he has a chance to get King's Rock. And in King's Rock, this early in the game, dominant. Holy crap.
And you picked up a Revive? Oh, Igzy.
Heck, even give Iggy the King Rock. Heck yeah, man.
I can't use these. Wandering through Petalburg Woods, some guy asked me if I'd seen any Pokemon named
Also, free Pokeballs and potions and stuff, too.
Shroomish. The main reason Gen 3 is my favorite is because the best Pokemon ever,
Mawa.
Raymond, makes his debut in this game. Why?
No,
if I
it's
found
not.
a Shroomish in this forest, I would probably react like this. This guy was being...
When we play the Gen 3, it's probably going to be Emerald, so we can get Mawile and Ludicolo, but I also think there's one more Pokemon. Let me look at the list real quick. It's we're playing Emerald because, never mind, I didn't type it down. Okay. I'm guessing it's because of those two.
Truthful.
Oh, well.
I named Shroomish Goat because not only is he the...
Breloom is a fantastic Pokemon to have in just normal playthrough or Nuzlocke. It's so fast. Unfortunately, it is also really frail with a lot of weaknesses, but anything it's good against, you should be outspeeding and destroying immediately anyway.
greatest of all time, but because I was also working on this other video about goats, so I had a lot of goats on the mind, we made it to Rust.
That's understandable. We all get that way sometimes.
And challenged Roxanne,
Like the last 2 weeks, I've had a lot of tater tots on my mind, so I've been eating a lot of tater tots.
the rock-type gym leader, but thankfully we picked the water starter, so, you know, kid him up to your thing. I caught a Tailo on Route 116.
Okay,
Keeping
Sprinkler,
with the
Sprinkler.
naming Pokemon after pets theme, I named him RE2. Not to spoil anything, but don't get too attached to RE2, Jaden. We sailed
She's not gonna like that. Uh-oh.
to Juford Town and saw that the second gym was a fighting-type gym, so that meant fighting-type weakness.
Flying Psychic. I feel like there was like one more, right? Flying Psychic. Why am I blanking out? There's like one more, right? Fairy. That's not a problem right now, though. That's why I was blanking out, because I was trying to think of this game.
It was RE2's time to shine. He's like actually a higher level.
Pick.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Why didn't you like that? That's good. One-shots are good. Okay.
He's too high of a level. Despite being a lower level, we decided to wing it and managed to defeat everyone's Pokemon, only having to
Then why did you look up flying type, fighting type weakness if you were just going to be surprised whenever it one-shotted the fighting type?
tap out at Brawley's Macahuita, which Kidmup mopped the floor.
Macahuita.
Hey, when did you start walking on two legs, Kidmup? The next HM we learn is this terrible move, Flash. The only thing...
To be fair, it lowers the foe's accuracy, and that helps in a Nuzlocke. I don't know about like using it regularly. I would not. And frankly, I would just look up a map of how to get through here if I didn't remember, but I'm pretty sure I could navigate it without Flash. It's been a while, but that's sometimes that sort of thing comes back to you.
Thing Flash is good for is lighting up a dark cave that technically isn't even required to progress through the game if you know where you're
That is where Mawile is, though, so that's very important.
going. I, however, do not. Currently, Goat is the only one on the team who
Oh, he's so happy. Look at him.
can learn Flash. But I'm like 80% sure once a Pokemon learns an HM move, they can't unlearn it. So I really don't want to
There's
teach
the move
this
deleter.
S-tier Pokemon an unforgettable F-tier move. Oh boy, an Abra! I bet he can learn Flash.
He can learn Flash. That's what he just flashed away.
Oh boy, a Zubat! Okay, I'm kind of fudging the rules here. This Zubat
Already
wasn't
failing the
technically
Nuzlocke, but
fir-
it's his Nuzlocke, it's his rules, it's his playthrough, so he can do whatever he wants. It's fine.
first Pokemon I saw on this route. But does it even count as an encounter if all you do is look at a Pokemon and then they teleport away? Excuse me?
Technically, yes, it does, but again, it's his playthrough. He can play how he wants. It's his rules. They are self-imposed rules.
Look, I just need this useless
But yeah, it's pretty
Pokemon
bogus.
to learn this unrequired move. Zubat, I'm calling you
Can't learn
Mr.
Flash, though.
And immediately teaching you... No!
You could have Googled that before you caught it.
Goat, you can learn Flash. After clearing out Team Magma from a museum, we were ready to take on Watson, the electric-type gym leader.
Which is going to be a joke because he picked the right starter for it.
Luckily, we picked the water ground starter, so kid him up, do your thing. Now what? Do I go here? Here?
Shower.
How did I get here? During my wandering, both the Pokemon I named after pets evolved into bigger versions of themselves.
Yay!
Headbutt.
Can I get rid of
Headbutt's amazing. Headbutt's a great move.
Flash?
Hey, lady, I'm kind of lost, so I'm entering random house.
Is that Mew supposed to be Mary? I want to say Mary. And that Togepi is Jesus?
And asking NPCs where I should go. Oh, you have harbor mail? I'll trade you that for my coin case. Coin case?
Big plays,
No.
big plays.
For gambling? Gambling? Listen,
All of us, all the time. Honestly, I could just spend hours and hours in Goldenrod and Heart Gold Soul Silver playing Voltorb Flip. I don't even need to buy anything. I'm just in there for hours playing Voltorb Flip.
I don't have a problem. The reason I'm this excited is because one of the prizes you can win at the casino is a Pokemon. A Pokemon that
No,
may help
that's
me
not how
build
that
the
works in this
perfect
game.
team. So, before I checked what the prizes actually were, I bought 500 coins for a measly 10,000
You
Pokemon.
shouldn't have done that.
Just TMs?
Also, 500 coins wasn't going to buy you anything anyway.
Just dolls? I just wasted a lot of money, didn't I?
Yep.
Though, Goat evolved into his perfect form
Luckily, you have a pickup Pokemon who could probably find you a whole lot of nuggets.
and learned Mach Punch.
Right.
Eventually, I talked to the right NPC, taught Iggy Rock Smash, and while exploring a fiery path, I caught my
That
first
poor
fire-type
Iggy.
Pokemon,
Okay.
Numel.
Let's.
He was really excited about that.
Even though Numels can be found in the desert, have a big hump on their back, and evolve into something called Camerupt.
I love his art
some
for these.
reason, I never looked at this Pokemon and thought, Hamel. I always thought, Fire Cow.
Where's our Fire Cow? Huh? I was about to say Blizzard. Game Freak, where's our Fire Cow? I want a Fire Cow. I don't know what... I assume Fire Normal? It would probably be Fire Normal, right?
So that's why I named her Cooked Beef. Then on Route 114,
beef.
we encountered a Zangoose.
Oh, good one. A good one, yes. I was so excited when I first played these games. When I saw Zangoose, I was like, Zangoose looks so freaking cool. Holy crap.
I have no clue what this Pokemon does, but it looks way cooler than all
It looks cool. That's what it does.
the Oddishes and tiny
And crits a lot, too. Crush Claw?
birds I kept running into, so it had to be awesome. Cooked Beef. The 9 levels you have on this goose are more than...
Again, I've never done a Nuzlocke, so I don't know if it's good in a Nuzlocke. I just know I really liked it, and I loved it as soon as I saw it. But I liked playing with it a lot, too. It was very strong.
enough to weaken it. Hit him with an ever... Oh! Cooked Beef! So...
Oh, I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise. I didn't like that noise. That was... Ugh. Oh, I did not need that meat slapping noise. It was...
Only Fire type died to a quick attack that did 50 damage. Zangoose, or should I say Beef Eater, you can join the
I am also a beef eater. It is delicious.
team for now, but just know, we could have killed you at any point. It was a challenge not to kill
Yeah, he's not that strong, but he hits hard.
you. We headed up a mountain and fought Maxie, the leader of Team Magma, who had his own floof Pokemon, which Goat took care of, and he had his own evolved cooked beef. I sure wish I had one of those on the team.
Why? You have a Pokemon that's an expert at killing those. That's what's important.
Hey, Beef Eater, why don't you make yourself useful and fight that Crobat?
That's a Golbat. Says right there, up there, Golbat.
Okay, that's kind of
Just thumbs up.
As we headed down the mountain, who did I encounter? but-
Point.
Who's the new Pokemon?
Another new. Immediately, I abandoned
Second chances, baby.
Beef Eater to make room for
Aw,
Return of King.
poor Beef
Before
Eater.
we take on gym number 4, I think I figured out a way to get Goat to forget the move Flash without having to beat him over the head with a 2x4. A little Pidgey told me that Goat was about to learn a new move at his next level. So
Not
by
sure I'd
visiting
use
the
counter,
Pokemon
though.
daycare and doing some light cardio outside, he'll level up, learn the new move, and forget Flash. And my plan worked like a charm.
Yeah, see, I never knew this. I didn't know you could do that with the daycare. That's interesting. We're going to write that down for when we do a Nuzlocke. But also, who told him that knew that much about Pokemon? Because the people I've seen react to this also didn't know, and they were pro Nuzlockers. So who knew that and just keeping that information to themselves?
Yeah.
It really sucks that this is the only way to get Pokemon to forget an HM move. You'd think they'd have some, I don't know,
Yeah, but that's so late game, it's not even worth relying
a
on.
leader NPC or something. Gosh. Now you'd think that since I picked the water starter, that the fire type gym wouldn't be an issue.
It shouldn't be.
But it was. Floof and I quickly learned why biting lava was a bad idea.
Okay.
Thankfully, Kidmup, who I don't know why I didn't send out first, took the bolt of Lantern
His eyes blinked separately. I can't unsee that.
Slugmas with no issue. But then she sent out Torkoal. Even though Kidmup
Tanky boy,
was using
tanky boy.
a super effective move, he only did this much damage.
Well, water gun's
Meanwhile,
kind of weak. That
Torkoal's
makes
body
sense.
slams were doing this much damage and paralyzing us. Okay, Goat, I know you're the goat, but you understand why you can't fight a fire turtle, right? RE2, looks like you're up. Finish her off with a
That is not the choice I would have made. Holy crap.
steel whip.
That's a very good reason. Oh, yeah. But on the bright side, Overheat's going to massively drop his special attack, so it's going to hit a lot less hard next time. Unfortunately, you did lose someone to learn that, though.
RE2, no! What do we do? What do we do? None of you are great choices. What I really need is a turn to heal up Kidmup, but... Hey, Igzy.
Why he gotta be so evil? Why he gotta be so... Why the thing gotta look all cute and
Are
happy?
you aware of the concept taking one for the team? Given the dire circumstances, this felt like the best choice. Sorry, Igzy. With Kidmup healed, we managed to get Torkoal's health really low, but then Kidmup refused to finish the fight because he was, in his words, immobilized by love. Kidmup,
Wow. Wow. I think Bugs Bunny'd him.
I know you're letting this turtle body slam you on purpose.
Couldn't be us. Couldn't be us at all. No. Definitely not me every time I play Marvel Rivals and see Emma Frost.
And you're sick for it! Do you really think we have a future together? Okay, Goat.
Nope.
I know this is a fire turtle, but she's mostly using body slams. Could you please punch this
Well, it's
turtle's
probably because she's lowered her special attack so much that Body Slam's probably going to hit the hardest.
head off without falling in love?
Boink.
We earned our 4th
Like I said, thing hits hard.
gym badge, but it wasn't without some casualties. RE2 and Igzy. we
Well,
wouldn't
one
have
of them
made
was your fault. One was your fault for ignorance, and the other one was your fault on purpose.
Thanks for everything. We traveled into a sandstorm where I picked up.
Why
2
is the
Pokemon
revive still
this
wet? Has that been in his pocket? Covered in saliva?
fossil and this weird Pokemon I've never seen before, Baltoy. All right, King, my second chance at a
Cactia.
fire type. I know this isn't your natural habitat, but why don't we train here in the desert for a bit? Oh, you found a Baltoy. I just caught one of those. I'm not sure what its moves are, though.
Red nuts.
God!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, he is bad with training camels. Holy crap.
Okay, team. I know everyone is upset this thing shares a species with the Pokemon who blew up King, but it possesses psychic abilities that I believe could be very useful. So please everyone give a warm welcome to King Eater. No one step on.
Okay, but now you're using 2 ground types. Sure, it's going to be half ghost, but you have 2 ground types. That seems like a mistake.
We headed back to Petalburg City and faced gym number 5, my
Bring
dad.
that, I was about to say, bring that Zangoose back out, but I saw it was in his team just
I
now.
brought Odd1ish just in case we had another Iggy type situation. Am I an integral member of the team? You sure are, bud. Despite a few close calls.
Yep, I got Beefeater. He's carrying both of the ones that killed his Nubbles. Disrespectful. Oh, he did name it. I was about to say he didn't name it Odd1ish. He named it was still named Oddish, but I see that the I is actually a 1.
Dude! Finish him off. No!
Everyone, including Odd1ish, made it out alive.
Oh my god.
Yay, Odd1ish, MVP. Aw, Nurse Joy looking cute.
Thing, we have free healthcare. I don't know what I'd do if someone took away my free healthcare.
Too soon. Too soon.
Not right now, go. Across the
Oh, he dressed like Luigi. I get it.
water on Route 118, I caught Pickle Chew, the
Look at him. He's 4 badges in. 5 badges in? 5 badges in. Oh, yeah, he was just fighting Norman. Okay, I completely spaced out after the Luigi thing.
Electric. I don't know, he's electric like Pikachu, and his head kind of looks like Pickles, so...
It doesn't look like Pickles, though.
Whatever, having an electric type on the team is huge. After inspecting all the Pokemon...
Bye, Odd1ish. Okay, team so far. Not bad. I would not have both... Wait, it's Psychic? I thought it was Ghost. Does it evolve into Ghost? I don't remember. I don't ever use Claydol, but I thought it was a Ghost ground. It might be Psychic ground, and I just completely forgot.
I figured Mr. Flash's flying poison moves could be useful. So I evolved him into Golbat, and then, here you go, daycare lady. Alright, my favorite Pokemon, who wants some ice cream?
Why would you even evolve it into Golbat and then not turn it into Crobat? That's a huge mistake.
Gosh, I love you guys. I couldn't ask for a better team right here.
Aw, poor Golbat. Not with that attitude. You gotta try harder.
City, we were ready to take on Winona, the flying type gym leader.
Okay. This Altaria, all terrifying.
This weird lizard's blocking our path. Kidmup, can you? Oh, cool.
When the game with Kecleon, Nuzlocke with Kecleon.
Oh, you're back on 4 legs again. Also, Pikachu, why are you blue? The only thing that stood between me and
Maybe
Winona
say
is
it.
this incredibly hard 2-piece puzzle.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. He's got some more type variation. This is not a hard puzzle.
Alright, through this. Oh, figured it out.
Pikachu was able to spark Winona's swell.
He got there, he got there.
Sheer willpower tanked all of Altaria's earthquakes, narrowly avoiding death by 8 hit points. Good work, Kidmup.
Dude's got
Pikachu,
so
you know what to do.
many close
Ice
calls.
Beam on an abandoned ship and
Love Ice Beam. Ice Beam's one of my favorite TMs.
King Eater, you can learn Ice Beam? I'm sorry, it's taken.
That's a mistake. Do not do that. Do not give him Ice Beam. He is a ground type. He should not be Ice Beaming because everything that he needs to Ice Beam can kill him because he's a ground type. You want to Ice Beam grass types, which are super effective against him. Flying types, which are super effective against him. Dragon types, which are super effective against him. That is a waste of Ice Beam.
Me this long to realize how
Put it on Swampert.
awesome of a Pokemon you are. You know, King Eater, with you on the team, I think we'll be okay without a fire type. I entered Lily Cove City, and my rival wanted a rematch. Kidmup knocked out her Swallow, no problem, but then she sent out Grovyle. Ooh, I know the perfect matchup for this. King Eater, why don't you show this
The ground
grass
type.
that new move you learned?
Dude! Ah!
It's gonna crit. We know it's gonna crit.
You're gonna use a hyper potion? No! No!
I can't believe I got that upset.
He's got odd one out,
with a
Jamies.
Pokemon that before this challenge, I had never even considered playing with. If any members of the Claydol lover community are watching,
That's Mew. That's Mary again.
I'm sorry, I didn't know he hated grass. All right, team, we're not fighting any more gym.
Type chart. Type chart. If you're gonna Nuzlocke, type chart.
until each one of you is in peak physical shape. Floof, why haven't you evolved into Hondoom yet? What about this fossil? Is this fossil any good?
Yeah, actually, both the fossils are pretty good. I think Armaldo might be better, but this is totally workable. He has a lot of ways to heal himself. Not bad.
We picked the plant one. We got the plant. What about Mr. Flash? Has anyone seen Mr. Flash? Why hasn't that loser evolved yet? Hey, buddy. So listen. We're friends, right?
I wonder how high a level he came out of there as.
Yeah, it was to forget the move. Flash. Look, Mr. Flash. I know
Sick burn,
I
bro.
shouldn't
Sick
have even
burn.
caught you, and I named you after a garbage move I thought you could learn, but I want you to evolve so you can be the best version of you on the team. Don't you want to join the team? I have this soothing bell you can hold on to. Welcome to the team, Mr. Flash.
There you go.
Stronger than ever.
Okay. At least he's got varying types and doesn't have 2 ground types anymore.
My way to an island that had a Pokemon graveyard inside a tall building, and for the first time ever,
Sag.
I could actually grieve with.
My beloved fish, he is splashing in heaven. Why does that Phoebus look so weird? Corsola, I'm also afraid of grass types.
The other trainers. That was a great battle, dude. Yeah, it was. Here's some money. So Kidmup was holding an amulet coin.
Skitty! Oh, there's a dead Skitty. That makes me sad. No, I would like that to not be a dead Skitty anymore.
So you actually owe me 600. We defeated more Team Magma Grunts at the top of the tower, and on our way down, I caught what I thought was going to be a super awesome Pokemon, but turned out to be a little disappointing. Let's go. My third chance at a fire type, my son, the Vulpix, which I immediately evolved into Ninetales.
Why does it look so sad? Why does it look like an art student?
Why was she a disappointment? I don't know. You'd think a fire type would have no problems defeating a Gloom, but alas. I'm not saying Ninetales.
Well, that's because Fire Spin sucks. It doesn't do much damage. You're supposed to use Fire Spin and then other moves.
This is a lame Pokemon. I'm saying mine specifically was. Floof and Kidmup
It's because its trainer was not good.
easily cleared the Psychic
No offense to James. You're not doing a good job.
Gym with Shadow Ball and Surf. And with that, we just have one more gym before we... Is the sun on fire? So I haven't really been
Yeah, all the time.
paying attention to the story, and now the legendary Pokemon Groudon is angry. And as much as I would have liked to
Who
have
cares?
Groudon on the team, I never found the Master Ball, so we're not risking it. Oh, hey, Wallace. Oh, you're the water type.
Where do you get the Master Ball? It's been so long since I played these games. I do not remember where you get the Master Ball.
Gym leader. Oh, I hope my fighting grass.
Don't they usually make it obvious for finding the Master Ball? I never really care about the Master Ball. I never use it. I like to catch my legendaries in Pokeball so they know who the boss is.
Pokemon will be okay.
It's a dominance
No, you don't
thing.
have to fight the Seal. I'll get Floof to do that. And with our 8th gym badge, we can finally travel through
Gator
Victory
guy.
Road and face the Elite Four. Aren't you forgetting something?
Great body pillow. Great. Only change, I'd make that Gothitelle or Lopunny. For science.
I don't know how you want me to respond to that. This is it. Our final challenge. Each one of you has trained very hard.
Did they?
As a reward, you'll each be receiving a piece of candy.
You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. You get a candy. And you get a candy. This is it. This is gamer moment to the max.
Kidmup and Goat were able to finish off Sydney's
Saying to the max tells me it's probably not gamer moment.
Pokemon with their water, ice, and fighting moves. And my 2 dogs, Pikachu and Floof, crushed and
Pikachu!
bit all of Phoebe's ghost Pokemon. Pikachu might be cursed, though. Against Glacia, my son finally stopped being a disappointment and fire blasted her Glalie. Then I tried to get Goat to drain her Celio, forgetting he didn't like ice.
Yeah. That's a
One
that's a
platform,
problem.
Any website. Unlimited creation.
Okay.
Ice and birds, those are his 2 big no-nos.
Ice and birds are his 2 big no-nos. Also, fire and poison and flying. Oh, I already said birds. And psychic, also his no-nos. Also, dragons are his no-nos. He's got a lot of no-nos.
Luckily, Kidmup was able to Earthquake the rest of her Pokemon. Now it was time for the 4th member of the Elite Four, Drake. His Altaria was defeated by Kidmup and Floof, but they both took some
And the
damage.
Fairy were in
This
the
is why
game,
I
it
thought I
also a
sent out
no-no.
My son.
Okay, what about Fire Blast? You're green.
Why are you
Flygon dug a hole in
why are you fire blasting a ground type? James, no type chart, buddy.
the ground, but by the time he came up, Mr. Flash
I hope he does Gen 2. I would love to see him do Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
was waiting for him and took him out with a fly. For Drake's next Flygon, I sent out Goat.
I don't think he doesn't like birds. Flygon's a dragon.
Yeah, Flygon wasn't a bird, but I forgot.
Dragons are super effective against pretty much everything. So, doesn't matter.
Forgot a very important aspect about dragons.
Give him a dynamic punch. Nope. Okay. Oh no. Oh, he knows flamethrower.
Fire and poison. Those are his other two no-no.
Also Fairy, Psychic, and Dragon.
Instead, Floop and Pikachu crunched Flygon's head off, and then I used Kidmuff's last Blizzard on Salamence.
Okay, I'm gonna need this blizzard to hit. Please. Yes. Yes. Yes.
We had
One shot!
Oh my goodness.
We had cleared 4 champions with some very close calls, but we were all still alive.
Yeah,
Now
teamwork!
it was time to face
Yeah.
the 5th member of the Elite Four. What, you didn't know about the secret 5th boss that's in every Pokemon game? We had one more challenger, Steven.
The run killer. And unfortunately, comes at the end of the game. So you have to wait until you get to the very end to find out whether he destroys you and ends your run. Brutal.
Steven sent out a Skarmory, which was the perfect lightning rod for Pikachu. Then Kidmup took out Aggron with Surf,
Ah.
and Sun defeated Cradily with Iron Tail. Then Steven sent out a Metagross, and things got messy. I thought Kidmup's Surf would be super
Yeah, Metagross is one of the biggest reasons for him being the run killer. It's kind of hard to kill. It takes a lot of damage, and it can do a lot of damage back.
effective against this rock with legs. Turns out it wasn't.
Phew, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I have an idea. Hit him up. If you can last another hit, that would be amazing.
Yeah, he's like 5 levels above him,
Oh, Hyper Beam!
and still not doing great.
Kidmup, my starter Pokemon, had been taken out.
Okay.
At least he got Metagross's health low enough that Floof could easily finish them off.
That's it.
Then Steven sent out his own King Eater, which I knew from personal experience they hated getting crunched.
I know this Pokemon. He hates getting crunched.
He also hates getting leaf bladed, if you recall.
I don't care about your special defense. You're getting crunched. It's probably because the special defense one.
Yeah, because this is before the physical special split, so all dark moves are special and not physical, even if it's crunch or bite.
Floof eventually took down Claydol,
Ah.
even though Steven used a full restore on it 3 separate times.
Of course you were. Stop it!
Which I get, man. I'm part of the Claydol lover community too.
Are
Next was the
you?
last Pokemon we needed to defeat, Armaldo.
This is also
Taking
another
its
problem.
ancient power badly injured Floof. So for this final fight, I sent Goat to finish him off. Goat, because he's so awesome, poisoned Armaldo just by standing next to him, and then promptly sky uppercutted him straight in the jaw, just barely knocking him out.
The fact that he was
Armaldo
able to
was
take a
beating-
hit that well, kind of a big deal, because this thing was, because Breloom is really frail.
onto life when the unthinkable happened. Armaldo knew a bird move.
Oh, that one hurt him. That one hurt him a lot. Look at that face. That's the face of Nuzlocke.
Goat had made it so far into our journey, only to faint inches away from the finish line. I could have sent out a level 5 Zigzagoon and still would have won, because Armaldo died to poison on the very next turn.
The poison's gonna finish it off, right?
Right?
I didn't even have to. No!
You didn't have to do anything at all. I would have sent out my weakest Pokemon just as a message to Steven.
No! Not Goat!
By all accounts, Goat had defeated Armaldo, but he didn't make it, and neither did Kidmup. That was my starter and my favorite Pokemon. No, I don't want this trophy. I want Goat and
Yeah, the starter is gonna hurt the most probably, but like he got Shroomish not long into the game. It's only a couple routes, so he's probably pretty daggum attached.
Kidmup.
Also, he did say it was his favorite, right?
Friends.
He lost his starter and his favorite Pokemon. That's like me going through a game and then losing my starter and then like a Slowpoke that I caught. It depends on which game, because some of them are much later. I think the earliest I can get one is probably Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Part of why I like Gold and Silver so much, you get a Slowpoke after the first gym. I I'm so happy. It makes me so happy. I can go through the entire game with the slowpoke.
Wally. We gathered together to honor two of the bravest.
Did he dress up? He did. He dressed it up like a grieving woman. Oh, Jaden's in the back. Oh, why is Flannery there and Steven? Why are those the only ones there? Is it because they're the only ones who killed his Pokemon? Why is this Absol wearing a wig? Why is this Absol wearing a wig? Wait, who is this? Is this Alpharad? I don't know a lot of the names of the Nuzlockers. I remember Alpharad's name because people like react to his videos and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember Absol being important, but I know it's a reference.
We gathered together to honor two of the bravest Pokemon I know. One of them from the humble town of Little Root, and the other from a patch of grass in the
Little
Silver
Root.
Woods. Together, they faced gyms, rivals, and a plethora of wild Pokemon. And when the final challenge came, they didn't back down.
This sucks. I hated that.
And that's how my first Nuzlocke went. Dude.
Oh, that's how every Nuzlocke goes. That's the experience, bro. Oh, I like this. They're all little Pokemons. Let's see which ones. This is cool looking. This was a choice for sure. I like the bangs. Get Jessica McGinnis. Jessica McGinnis. I like the Bulbasaur. Or is it Ivysaur? Maybe Ivysaur with the fangs? Or she just changed it a lot. Okay, I like this little art. This is cool. So that was Odd1sOut's first Nuzlocke. I think it went pretty well. Lost very few Pokemon. Hopefully we can manage to lose not that many Pokemon when we do ours. But I learned a lot. We're going to watch a lot of different Nuzlockes and Pokemon videos just to get a feel for what we should and should not do. I'm going to go into it. I'm going to go into it blind, aside from watching people's playthroughs. I'm not going to like look up stats or like what Pokemon people have or what levels. I just want to like have fun. Focus on actually experiencing the first Nuzlocke. So join me for that. I do reactions every Sunday, video games Tuesday through Friday. Friday is Marvel Rivals open collab, so if you want to play Marvel Rivals, anyone's welcome to join. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Please leave a like or a comment. Apparently, YouTube isn't counting views unless it's like engagement or something like that. I don't freaking know how it works now, but I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and take care of somebody else. Love it, nachos.